Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my R34 Skyline, and stay tuned. It's pretty easy steps. This car's really low, so I'm going to show you how to jack it up without damaging the side skirts or anything like that. So stay tuned guys, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, first we're going to locate the hood opener, and we're going to pop the hood. And then just lift it up. It's got one of those springs there. I don't have two because they're too strong. And in order for me to close the hood, I need to have two people close it from the back. And then with only one on the side here, I can just close this side and it'll close. So that's why I did that. I'm gonna put some hood pins later on. Stay tuned for that. That's another video. So now we located our oil cap. It's pretty hot right now. I don't want to touch it. So actually, let me get a rag. There you go. So you want to take this out so you can just get better breathing when the oil comes out. And actually, I put an extra seal right here because it was leaking before. So if you can see this seal here, up here, I put that on. This one it came with. This one leaks, but with this one it fits perfectly in that hole and stops all the oil from coming out. And I had that problem before and I fixed it. So that's one of the ways to fix these aftermarket oil caps, guys. Just try to put a O-ring that fits on the actual threads all the way to here, that goes into where the threads go, and you'll be fine. So let's get the car jacked up. I'm gonna use a block and a piece of brake pad probably, and then I'm gonna go in underneath like that and then put this on there to create space between the jack and the car so it doesn't damage the side skirt. So this compensates for how you know what I'm saying. So let's get to that. Also, always secure the vehicle with some good jack stands. All right, now that the car's jacked up and secured with jack stands, we're gonna go underneath here and check it out to see what's going on. So we have our drain plug right here. It's a magnetic Mishimoto drain plug. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove that, drain the oil, see how much oil comes out, and then check the magnet on that plug. So stay tuned. Okay, so we do have a little bit of metal on here, and that's okay because we're breaking in the engine, but we don't want this in our engine, left over. So it's got not much, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna wipe it off, and it comes out like blackish. So it's just little particles that everything's leaving behind. So now we're gonna put this back on once it's done draining, because you can still hear it, it's draining still. So we're gonna put that to the side and wait till it's draining. All right, so I heard it stop draining, but since we have the pan down there, I'm gonna try to loosen this up. That blue filter, that's the filter. So let me take that out. I'm gonna use one of these. All right, so I tightened the drain plug underneath, and then I took out the filter, which is right here. Took that out. And now I'm about to put in a K&N filter. So that's what I'm using for this car. And then we have Valvoline BR1 going on this. So let's get it. All right, first open up the oil. Once you take out this piece, rub it around like this around the gasket on here, and that'll lube it up for next time we take it out. It's not that hard to take out. So we lubed it up. Now we're gonna install it on that same spot we took it out from. So now that that's done, it's time to put the car down and put some oil in it. Everything's clean and everything's freshened up. I cleaned it with some brake clean, and everything just came out really good. The new filter's down there. It's that white filter you see right there between this fuel pressure regulator and that. So that's in. It's a pain in the butt to get to, but once you get the trick, you master it every time you do the oil change. So let's bring her down and put some oil in the car, start it up, and see what's good. All right, now that she's down, my dad's actually cutting stuff outside, but we're gonna add some oil. And then, start her up. All right, guys, let me start her up with the new filter stuff. There she is. Now we gotta check if the oil, I think we need to add a little bit of more oil. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna check her out. All right, guys, so now we're gonna check the dipstick to see how much oil we need to add into the system. My dipstick's hiding right there. If you guys can see it, it's right there. So let's take that out and check it. All right, so I got the dipstick out. Now we're gonna put it back in. Can't even see the hole. It's dark in here. Still gotta put the electric in here, guys. It's coming slowly but steady. It's actually on the dot, guys. On the dot. 5 quarts. I hope this video was interesting to you guys, and now you can see what a pain in the butt it is to do an oil change on an R34 Skyline if you don't know what you're doing. So for this, we used 5 quarts of 20W50 racing oil, and then we used that HP 1002 oil filter from a 300Z twin turbo, and it fits right on the RBs. So this car is ready to rip now. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you guys can get more updates on builds that I'm doing, or really big builds that I'm doing, like, you know, pole barns and stuff like that, because I'm always doing crazy stuff. So hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good day, and God bless.